The welterweight division is in the best stage it's probably ever been. The new guards that are coming into the division are absolutely flying, they're doing amazing. And then the old guards are still there, but they're now challenging all the new guards. It's not the case where like lightweight is, where it seems like just the old guards just fight each other. The Dustin Poirier, Michael Chandler, Justin Gaethje and Charles Oliveira, they just fight each other and they never let the new ones, the Rafael Fizieves, the Renato Moicanos, the Benoit Saint Denis, obviously they did in the end, but felt like they were never giving them the chance, where in the welterweight division that's not really the case. Obviously Kamaru Usman has obviously lost to Leon Edwards, the champion, but then now he's fighting Joaquin Buckley, an up-and-comer, who's just fought another old guard in Colby Covington, who's just fought another old guard in Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Shavkat Rakhmonov fought Stephen Wonderboy Thompson as well. All of them, Sean Brady's fought, Gilbert Burns, Bilal Muhammad. Obviously, Bilal Muhammad is an old guard and he's still there, but now that Bilal Muhammad's been dethroned as the champion, the matchups are literally endless in the welterweight division. It's the best stage it's been at in I can remember. And JDM, he's obviously unbelievable, just destroyed Bilal Muhammad. I actually had it 4-1. I know some people are saying Bilal Muhammad was robbed, but to me that's wild. But I think there's more of an argument for JDM 5-0 than there is for Bilal Muhammad 3-2. But when we actually look at the division now, JDM doesn't seem like this unstoppable champion. Like, I could see Sean Brady beating him, I could see Shavkat Rakhmonov beating him, I could even see an Ian Gary beating him. But I can also see JDM beating all of them. And now that Islam Makhachev's coming into the division, that just makes it even better. And with the win over the weekend, Michael Morales versus Gilbert Burns, if Michael Morales wins, it just adds a new contender into an already stacked division. And I can't wait to see what the UFC are going to do. Because obviously Islam Makhachev's fighting for the title, which then leaves open Sean Brady, who's openly talking about how he will take a number one contender fight. He doesn't think he actually deserves that guaranteed spot of fighting the champion, which is what we want to see. We don't want to see these people who are on 1 to 2 fight win streaks begging for a title shot or saying, no, I need a title shot. And in the other divisions, it's quite like, I don't know, like there's people that like rank number 6 calling for title shots and you're like, relax, man. But the welterweight division, obviously, Ian Gary is calling for a title shot. I don't think Ian Gary should get a title shot. He has just got beaten by Shavkat Rakhmonov, who's in front of him. But I don't think Shavkat Rakhmonov should get a title shot now. I actually think now that Islam moves up, it should be like an open discussion that no one's next in line. You've all got to fight again before someone's next in line. Because I imagine that I've seen some people saying that it's going to be in Perth, but I imagine JDM vs Islam's going to be the headliner of UFC Abu Dhabi in October. So that's what, 6 months away, and that leaves so many different matchups open. The winner of Joaquin Buckley vs Kamaru Usman can get another fight in since then. Sean Brady vs Shavkat Rakhmonov, if he's back, that's the fight to make on the Max Holloway Dustin Poirier card, UFC 318 I think it is. And then maybe get like I know Bilal's obviously from Chicago, get Bilal on the Chimaev vs Duplessis card on UFC 319 in Chicago. Maybe give him Michael Morales or the winner of Usman Buckley, or even Ian Gary. And then Leon Edwards, he can fight Michael Morales maybe on the same card, or he can fight Ian Gary. There's so many matchups. Like, I think each person, other than Islam, obviously, who's fighting for the title, each person could fight everyone and it'd be a normal matchup. Like, if Sean Brady fought the winner of Joaquin Buckley Usman, normal, that'd be great. If Shavkat Rakhmonov fought Ian Gary again, alright, I probably wouldn't do that again, but if Shavkat Rakhmonov then fought Bilal, amazing. And there's so many good matchups in the division, and there's even people like Jeff Neal on the outside, MVP on the outside, and I think them two should fight each other. Carlos Prates, who people are forgetting now just because he got beat by Ian Gary, he could then fight one of them two, or he could fight the winner of a fight coming up soon, Kevin Holland vs Vicente Luque. So there's so many matchups in the welterweight division, and it's such a good division at the moment. Let me know who you think you would match up next. I would probably obviously go Islam vs JDM for the championship, obviously UFC Abu Dhabi, or if they go to Perth, I'd do it in Perth. And then I'd do Sean Brady vs Shavkat Rakhmonov in August or July. I'd do Ian Gary versus Bilal Muhammad, because I know that fight was, if Bilal would have won the title and Islam wouldn't have moved up, I think they actually were going to do Ian Gary. So I'd do that maybe on the Chicago card. I'd do Carlos Prates versus the winner of Vicente Luque and Kevin Holland, and I imagine it's going to be Kevin Holland. So I'd do Kevin Holland versus Carlos Prates. I'd do, or I know Carlos Prates wants to fight Wonderboy, so I'd definitely be open to that, and Wonderboy wants to fight him as well. I'd do MVP versus Jeff Neal, and then I'd do Leon Edwards versus Michael Morales, and then I'd do obviously Colby Covington versus Gilbert Burns. Gilbert Burns, he's in a weird situation. He's obviously lost his last 4, but they have been serious contenders, as you can see from that division. And then if he loses to Colby, then I'd probably say he should retire. But if not, then he could fight maybe the winner of MVP, Jeff Neal, someone like that. But it's a very exciting time for the welterweight division, and I'm excited to see what they do. Some things I don't want them to do is I don't want them to do like Sean Brady versus Michael Morales. I think Sean Brady should be fighting for the #1 contender fight. Whoever they think the other contender is, whether it be Rakhmonov, whether it be Ian Gary, whether it be now be Michael Morales, or the winner of Joaquin Buckley Usman, whoever the #1 contender is in their mind, or #2 contender, should fight Sean Brady. I think Shavkat Rakhmonov being injured for so long has actually had a detriment to his title hopes. So I think Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Sean Brady, they are my 2 #1 contenders. And then next on that list is Ian Gary and the winner of Joaquin Buckley Usman. And then next on that list is Bilal Muhammad, Leon Edwards, and Michael Morales. And then obviously after that it's the Carlos Prates, Colby, Gilbert Burns, Jeff Neal, that type of vibe. Let me know who you think you'd match up next, and I will see you later.